So we're back at the tower, and it's time to level up some characters. Looking at Kill and Shadow's abilities, there are two passives that are really powerful that I really want, obviously. 14 unarmed damage, 6 armor penetration, very good. But she has, like, no abilities right now, so I think I'm going to prioritize the Raking Slash ability first, which is a 2-hit claw attack that causes daze and weakening. And also it's just another ability for her to use besides auto attack, which I think in itself is an improvement. And we'll grab the next two as she levels up. Then for Lantry, I'm going to buy Erase the Record, which is the thing where he puts a seal on somebody where if they get low on health, they get healed automatically. So it's a preventative healing spell, basically, which could be really good for keeping the party alive. But more than anything, I just want to get down to the next tier, and I don't have access to it yet, so I can buy Gifted Healer 3 and stuff like that. And then, at that point, if I can get to the bottom, I might actually go down Lore Master and stuff, so he can start casting more powerful and crazier spells. But I do want to try to get further down here a little bit more. So that's that chosen. Then Barrack, I wanted to go with Bond of Honor. Another case of giving our melee fighters who don't have a lot of abilities another ability to use, so they can be a little more versatile. This one picks an ally and they do a 50% shared damage with each other, so they can sort of cover each other. Probably a good thing to cast on Kills and Shadow, the other kind of harder to kill character. And they get both persons in the duo get 2 vitality and 2 might for the entire minute at which they're sharing damage. This could also be nice because Lantry recently made it so that his healing spell bounces between allies, so having a buff that happens that also spreads damage between characters and also have a bouncing heal could mean that any incoming damage could become even more manageable. And I'm saying this despite the fact that the game has generally gotten easier as we've gone on. Like early on, there was more difficulties of keeping people alive than there have been lately. Where do I want to go with you? Could just keep going down. Yeah, let's just max out our melee character's might. We're kind of working our way towards that. Not max out entirely, but hit the point we hit with Lantry where it's going to cost me bonus points to put more points into it, in which case I start thinking maybe let's diversify a little bit. Where was I going with Lantry? So your biggest thing is Control Life, which is affected by Vitality, which is not a terrible idea because it makes you harder to kill and gives you better Control Life stat, albeit not a lot. So the flat bonuses to magic skills and stuff like that maybe aren't worth even focusing on because they probably get Control Life way faster just by being in combat, so it's probably not a good priority system. So since we already maxed out Spell Strength, unless I want to save up for more points, which I can, I should probably go for Ability and Spell Cooldown, more so than anything. So I think I will. I think that's the thought process I had last time too. And this is my first time leveling up Kills and Shadow since we did the initial setup. And it seems most likely that, yeah, we put a bunch of points into Finesse first. They have a decent chunk of Vitality. I think a go-to thing would be to get more Might, which it adds attack and ability strength. So even though unarmed combat's technically not Might-based, it doesn't have a modifier for Might. Might should still affect their damage. Yeah, it even says +3 right here. So that increased their damage by 1. There we go. Go ahead and save our progress real quick. And we came back to the tower because this will give me an opportunity to train up various members of the party. So let's see what our options are at this location. So thrown weapons is always an option. Still not maxed out on Guy yet. So let's keep going. I'm kind of blown away I can still keep pumping more points into thrown weapons from the trainer. But they do have a decently high cap, especially compared to the guy at the other place. Let's see, your go-to would be to probably increase parry, because that's your defense stat for melee combat. So I'm going to keep pumping that for Barrack. I could go deeper for this character. With my main option would be parry and dodge, basically, but it makes more sense to go check with the other vendor, so I will. I don't have a great memory for what is going on at Sunset Spire, but I have another trainer, and I think at the very least I can train lore there, but I may be able to train unarmed or something like that too. No, I can't train lore here because I have surpassed the cap. But I could go into athletics or subterfuge or something, which are also not really skills for that character. Is this my only trainer? Oh, right, the sage. There we go. I almost wish I could access them all in a menu somewhere. Here we go. Frost Lightning, Force Illusions. Right, because I still don't have a... I still can't train freaking... That's frustrating. I can't... Yeah, they have really high caps, thankfully. But yeah, I can't train the defensive stats I have. That said, this is Illusions, right? Control Illusions is Spectral Blur. So Illusions is not wasted on this character. So I think I will go for that. For 5 points. There we go. I think that's all I have. Let's see. I have a lot of money right now, so maybe let's check to see if I can find a vendor that can do unarmed combat. So two-hand and thrown. Unarmed dodge and athletics. Costs you 25, jeez. Any better varieties of stuff that I don't already have, perhaps? Let's see. Regularly provides hides to upgrade armor. So I think that means that they just give you more of these resources, basically. So it might not be a bad idea to grab one of those people, since hides... Yeah, maybe I should just grab that. All of these resources are worth about like 6, and you never know when you'll find one, so maybe buying the characters that just give you more is a good idea. Let's do that. That's not related to what I'm doing right now, but that's something. Okay. And you limit on how many you can grab, too. So... There's a lot of... Oh, control vigor, but that's... No, I'm going for... I want control life more than anything else. Yeah... These results are all over the place, really. Unarmed dodge and athletics is probably the way to go, because this person should have a really high cap at the very least. Similarly, I may want to go for somebody that has thrown weapons, because they'll probably have a better cap than the character that I already have access to. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. Let's see. Unarmed bows, athletics, and vigor is more variety than we have already, because this guy's dodge and athletics we have access to already, technically. So, let's do this more varied character, Scarfist, which I think might also be a beastman of all things. Try adding them to the list. Maintenance cost is going up, I believe. Let's see. Smith regularly produces weapons. Unique items for sale. It might be interesting to have a few variations here, but I just don't know if I want to freaking pile on that many prices necessarily. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave and come back to make these characters appear. Alright, here we've got new people. I guess we'll meet them. So we got Varus and Scarfist, who is absolutely not a beastman. The rugged soldier snaps to an immediate salute, his fist clanging against his breastplate. Graven Ash protects. Alright, say nothing. He gives you a mixed expression and locks his feet together. Of course, I shouldn't expect you to engage with rank and file. Apologies if my assumption comprised of the dignity of the court. Oh, it... Compromised. What? Oh, I think it's a typo. I think it's supposed to say apologies if my assumption compromised the dignity of the court. That was strange. Okay. I couldn't be more proud to stand atop this spire with a true friend of the Legion, Fatebinder. He looks out on the horizon, takes a deep breath. I've been away from home for so long, it's good to see the north from this vantage. Okay. Why does he keep thinking I'm a true friend of the Legion when I'm clearly... What? It's almost like he doesn't have the right context or doesn't know somehow. Alright. Now that you're up here, what's your plan? I am oathbound. And among other things, that means I am a distinguished scout and hunter. I intend to do what I do best. If you're interested in pelts, it would be my honor to scour the wilderness beyond the spire and lay some traps. Anything I bring back is yours by rights. Do you have anything for me now? I haven't got anything on me just yet, but find me again later, and when I've had a chance to inspect my snares. Okay, so there's our fur trapper character. So he'll just be gathering resources for me, and... Yeah, it's really weird how he doesn't have any contextual dialogue as far as I can tell regarding the fact that I am not really a friend of the disfavored so far. I wonder if I wouldn't really be too surprised, but I wonder if a lot of these vendors might be kind of underwritten. They kind of didn't need to necessarily write them, so bravo for trying to have them have story at all, but there might not be any contextual hooks in them. Oh, Lethian's Crossing Favor 3. Well, that seems to be an element of exactly what I was talking about. Shall we spar then? So he's a Stone Sea Villagers faction according to this, but his reaction here is based on Lethian's Crossing. Huh. Anyway, let's go level up our beast character. I bet they didn't expect that. Yep, so as expected, there's a very, very, very high cap here. I'm going to pump the points in. So we're at 42 out of 150, so they'll be training unarmed combat there for a long time if I'm going to keep leveling up that character. And I might keep I might keep Kills and Shadows around. It's a little rough. I would I don't feel a lot of need to use Verse or Ebb necessarily, but I'm very torn between having my last slot be Kills and Shadow or Siren, because they both have really cool abilities. Or it's more that Kills and Shadow is a cool presence to have around, because she's the one completely different character from everyone else, and she has contextual dialogue that's neat. And she might even be good at fighting and have cool stats and everything. But Siren is so useful at the same time. Stonedown Gorge. The destroyed and half-buried buildings embedded in this gorge are the last remnants of one of Azure's former cities. It has since been taken over by the Stalkers, a tribe of beastmen that aggressively guard their claimed territory. Stonedown Gorge connects to one of the few traversable routes leading north, making it a vital connection point in the Stone Sea. Hey, more points across the board, although it's weird to have my main character get bonus control stone as a stat. Alright. This looks like a big one. Oh, geez. We haven't had a zone this big in a very long time? Maybe ever. This might be the biggest... Yeah, this might be the biggest zone as far as just sheer square mileage goes. It might be empty, though. Because of the earthquake-related stuff, there might be a lot of empty air as just gaps appear everywhere. Eruptions of crystal like this one appeared in the Stone Sea shortly after Kairos' edict tore the land asunder. It isn't known if they are a byproduct of the Overlord's magic, or the result of Cairn's experiments during the war. So people don't even know what to think about them. Ooh, let's go check out this spot where I can apparently interact with the crystal. Grab it, maybe? Azurelith. This crystal fragment grows brighter than its nearby brethren, the Dark Crystal. The fragment is firmly embedded in the ground. I can grab it, though, gently pull on the crystal with just enough force to safely remove it. I feel like I haven't encountered a single ability check that I haven't been able to do since, like, the very beginning of the game. Almost like I accidentally made a character that's conditioned to be able to do all of them. Because I did make a character that's basically proficient in subterfuge, athletics, and lore simultaneously. A grimy, dust-caked man cracks a somber smile as you approach. He wipes a hand across his mouth, leaving a smear of dry clay behind. Well, well, what's a Fatebinder of Tunon want in the Stonedown Gorge? You come to help us or fight us, boss? And can you guess which I hope it'll be?
I'm going to kill you so slowly you'll weep tears of blood, and I'm going to make your gang watch.
That's amazing. That's insane. Alright, so you're Misery's right-hand man? Fortunately or unfortunately, you heard right. He splits a jagged-toothed grin. So far, I've lasted longer than most. Why have you yet to uncover the route to Cairn's remains? As you can see, the Stalkers have been resistant to our methods. He grunts and sweeps a hand around the heavily injured ragtag group. Every time we get close to their den, they straight up attack us. She yips, entertained. Could prey be more stupid? Should keep approaching and poking at predator, keep provoking, keep dying on Stonetalk's claws. She digs between two fangs with one of her curved, spear-tipped claws. But next time, let Kills and Shadow watch. What information have you gleaned regarding the Stonestalkers? Not much, other than that they're all up in the snit over us even being here. Not only have they brushed off our best recruitment efforts, but they keep going on about how we're infesting their sacred ancestors' lands. He scratches his grimy finger through his hair. Beats the piss out of me. You sure 100 blood won't give us any Stonestalkers? You're welcome to ask her, boss, but the beasts don't care much for us chorusmen. Can't see any of them joining up. Do not blame Stonestalkers for disliking rot-smelling pack who pesters tribe. Humans, too, do not like fire ants biting at feet. I'm surprised tribe's prima has not come to slaughter encroaching humans yet. The beast woman yawns, her long tongue curling inward between her fangs. 100 blood is more patient than kills in shadow. Yep. You're right, probably a bad idea. He shrugs, grubby fingers dipping a wad of vagrant's chaw into one side of his mouth. Misery sent me to provide assistance with the Stonestalkers. I'm glad to take the help, boss, but even a Fatebinder might find this one difficult. The leader of the Stonestalkers, 100 blood, is one tough mutt, and she doesn't like humans. It's good, then, that Alpha has kills in shadow to deal with Beastwoman yet. He raises his brows comically high, tongue bistrid. I've never seen that one before. With a vagrant's chaw, as he licks the bottom lip. Take it. I stand corrected. Or I take it, I stand corrected. I have a way with beasts, don't worry. If you say so, but it makes a fellow wonder. What are you planning to do, boss? I'll think about it. You probably do a lot of thinking. I'm more of a man of action myself. Farewell. He shrugs, already dismissing you with a half-hearted wave over his shoulder. Beware the beastman, boss. They're in a vicious snit as of late. Alright, they haven't attacked me yet. That's something. Might have to eventually. If I kill everyone and there's no witnesses, no one can catch me. Oh, there's more of them down here. None of them seem named, though. Yeah, these are just randoms. Oops. Oh, I accidentally pressed a number. Okay. Extract the crystal. So, does the specific character I use... Can I choose a specific character to affect the athletic score of? Nope. Experience went to Lantry, which means presumably experience went to everybody for the athletics. Because Lantry clearly wasn't the person selected there. Let's go somewhere. So we can just climb a cliff. There's a beastman down there. There's a few of them over there. Do they throw stuff? Swig of Insight. 15 defense against spells for 120 seconds. 20% will defense for 120 seconds. Sure. There's definitely people over there. Rift Dig and a Beastwoman Mystic. They're not listed as hostiles, so they probably won't attack on sight, and we can't really reach them right now.
Can't do that.
In fact, oh, I can go down here. Surprise. Okay.
See that?
No. Oh. Oh, I clicked on one person, so it started trying to use just that person instead of all of them. Whoops. Here I go trying to disarm things. We have a lot of paths we can take. Maybe I'll try every path that doesn't lead to a beastwoman first. Buildings like this once numbered in the thousands in Azure's great cities. Those that weren't swallowed by the earth have been left behind in ghost towns, haunting remainders of a glorious past. Or more glorious past, at least. Yeah, there's a beastwoman here, probably guarding this path. Otherwise, what else would they be doing, I guess? So before I interact with any of them directly, I'll poke at the edges of the map and see what there is. Let's see, no one else seems to be named here. Oh, there's bodies. And that trap is apparently active in the middle of town, huh? A lot of potions. Oh, Lantry did it. Unexpected. Also, why is there a trap in the middle of their town? Not town, but in their meeting area. Like, no one noticed that? Or why would they leave a trap on purpose if it was there on purpose? They're just dead everywhere. Plans. Zeal. These plans outline specifics of making the dagger Zeal. This item can be crafted with access to the Spire Forge upgrade and proper materials. Which I don't have access to, but maybe I will very, very, very soon, perhaps. Light leather. Is it just generic gloves with no special effects, so they're not worth looking at? So I'll throw those away, but we have another forge plan now. And this was a dead end, so I can write this off. So that's good. One less spot to think about. Let's see what's at the bottom of this area here. Ooh!
Found something.
Nice. Yeah, we already know this one, unfortunately. Maybe I can sell it for 6? Yeah? Okay. Sigil of Illusion. Core. Oh. I've reached maximum camping supplies, so too bad. Can't camp so rarely, there's so little reason to. Aside from restoring specific skills into existence. That reminds me. Bonds of Honor is equipped. Should I equip the other skill? The defensive skill? Maybe instead of Greater Renewal, even. It's hard to say which one I'd most want to have equipped here. Maybe over Quicken, actually. I never really use Quicken. I'm well aware of that at this point. Whereas Erase Record is another helpful spell that could be used on all of our party members. What? Oh, I clicked on it instead of dragging it, I think. No? What? What's wrong? Oh. That tooltip was open, so it wouldn't let me drag a skill. Okay. Interesting. And then you have a new... Yeah, this is your... Let's put the stealth one at the end, perhaps. Oh no, that's a once per rest ability. This is the stealth ability. I'll put that on its own little spot so I can keep track of it. Because it's just a totally different category from all the other attacks. So having some distance helps. So we have an AoE strike, a charge attack. Let's switch that over to be next to my other duo attack. We've got an AoE and a double attack that does status effects, our primary abilities. Otherwise, she's mostly auto-attacking with her unarmed, which I think is powerful.
Sorry, can't do that.
Let's take a look around. So I can't
Can't
go down any of this at all. Broken helmet. Sage's journal entry, day 36. My journey to the dawning spire at Howling Rock continues. Unfortunately, the route indicated on the map I acquired leads straight through a den of beasts. Surely I can find a way around, then. They are the last obstacle between myself and the spire. Also, I can allow nothing to deter me. Oh, that's something interesting down here. So I can move the boulder, so yeah, prior move. Use the iron pole or use your athletic skill to knock the boulder down, which would bring water down. And I don't even know if there's a reason to do that, but I'm always tempted to touch things I'm allowed to touch. Let's try it. Can I even reach it somewhere? Yeah. So that drains this pool? Oh, it gives us access to this body. Okay. By the way, I've been thinking about how I'm going to handle the fact that I've talked about doing a second playthrough of Dishonored and a second playthrough of Tyranny. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put off Dishonored until I finish Tyranny. Then I'll do my second playthrough of Dishonored, where I'm doing a high difficulty Corvo Chaos playthrough, I think. And then when that's over, I think I'll then come back to Tyranny for its second playthrough and stagger the two. Otherwise, it's like a third of my schedule will be basically Season 2 versions of shows that already happened. Is that a better javelin? It's the same weapon, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, it's the same. Same armor penetration, same damage, same everything. Same exquisite quality. I paid good money for that before, and now I just got it for free. Probably worth it, though. I've had it for a very long time. So I bought this javelin all the way back when I first went to Lethian's Crossing, I think. So I think it was probably worth it to have along the way, even if I had to pay for it. But slight bummer that the find wasn't any better. I feel like this is gonna fall behind me and trap me here for an ambush. Not a lot of coverage down here. Oops. Just everyone go back here. So many characters can take care of traps that now the unexpected one keeps doing it. So this is also a dead end, so that one beastman bridge is the way to go. Alright. Kind of happy that I went back and looked around then. I'm also happy that I made it so the game auto-pauses when traps are detected, or I would just get hit by them. A portion of an unknown sigil has been recorded on the scroll. The charcoal imprint is rough and incomplete, leaving the full design a mystery for now. It's a big deal. You add the imprint to your existing charcoal rubbing, further illuminating the mysterious rune shape. Though the design is much clearer now, it still remains incomplete. So this is basically mandatory if I'm trying to get the tower, I think? I need these for towers, right? Structure was destroyed by the earthquakes and later picked apart by scavengers. I forget a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I needed the sigil for the towers in the past. Another azurelith I can just grab and remove. Are they even being added to our inventory, or are we just ripping them off because? Let's see. I don't see them here. Oh yeah, there they are. Azurelith shards. This crystal fragment was gathered from the stone sea. It is capable of holding a large amount of magical energy. We have at least 3. At this point, we're going to want to loop back around. Oh, I missed this. Oh, wait, no, I didn't miss that at all. What? Oh, right, I have to go back here to proceed. Right, this thing on the map is just the camping supplies I couldn't pick up before. Do not move, human. She sniffs suspiciously at the air. Explain or die. What has human come seeking from Stalker's den? I need to speak with 100 Blood. The guard nods her head once, sharply. Decision made. Come, enter. But do not seek to cause strife. Prima will want to speak with strange-smelling human. Also, surprising lack of acknowledgement that I have a beastman just wandering around with me. I think that'd be the reason why I get to come in. Oh look, it's a beast cub! It doesn't look like a different model. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just a tiny beastman model. That happens a lot with young characters in games, but it always looks a little weird.
Black Maw. Speaks for soil. What?
Oh yeah, because it's probably an Earthshakers. They'd be talking to the word. That's a there's 3 humans here.
Dracod.
The recessed space appears to be a nesting area where beastmen young are often confined for safety. It has most recently been used to hold captured soldiers. Outsiders, I mean. Alright, so maybe this is where some of the missing people are that they wanted to kill the other character for. There's something over here? What is this? Oh, I can jump across. Is it a one-way jump? Can I only jump? Oh yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Because this and this over here are the same height, so this is higher. So you can only jump across that way, not this way. Although, conceivably, you could jump from here to there and then just climb up this little ledge. Although, nah. Judging by the height of this beam, it looks like there's a pretty big distance here, actually, vertically. So you probably couldn't climb it reasonably. Although, well, at least within video game logic. Let's try meeting a few of the people around here. So there's Black Maw. Human. The creature wrinkles her broad, gray nose in disgust. Speak or leave Beastwoman be. So what's with the whelps? Our Black Maws, the Beastwoman growls, her dark tone a mixture of both warning and pride. Are strong, good whelps. Smart cubs have grown big, but are only 2 seasons old. It is early for whelps to leave Broodhole and roam loose, but Prima needed den to cage humans who hunted Elder Teeth. You mentioned Elder Teeth, what are those? Elder Teeth are pride of Stonestockers mystics, are precious plum crystals that sprout from stonelands. When harvested, Elder mystics can wear shards like necklace of teeth to increase strength of bite and strike. So that's the shards we've been finding, so they must be able to... You must be able to craft powerful magic with them, like magical weapons and stuff like that. So the Forgebound would probably be happy to find one if it wasn't for the part where I betrayed them and got their leader killed and stuff like that. Yay! Why do the Stonestalkers care about these Elder Teeth? Elder Teeth are strength of Stonestalkers. Humans invaded territory, claimed to hunt rocks called Azurelith, but were spotted stealing Elder Teeth. Now lying humans must suffer. Oh, so there was a miscommunication about what Azurelith and Elder Teeth are, which is, I'm pretty sure, the same thing. Broodhole, actually, never mind, I don't want to know. It's just, oh yeah, well, that's fine. I mean, it seems rather self-explanatory, honestly. How did the Stonestalker tribe come to live in Azure? Humans mulings make no sense. Come to live, have always lived. Stonestalkers, Stonelands have belonged to Beastwoman from ancient seasons, even when Beastwomen were blunt-clawed, no-fanged, and hairless like humans. Azure lands belong to Stonestalkers, and Stonestalkers belong to Hundred Blood. Has led tribe through many, many seasons since Beastwoman tore out throat and ate heart of last Prima. The Beastwoman swells with pride. She rubs the center of her chest with the gnarled, curled under fingers. So if I challenge and defeat 100 Blood, the tribe would be okay with that. The Beastwoman chortles and bobs, and the sound disturbing like a rabid hyena. Clearly your words have provoked her amusement. No human can fight with 100 Blood. No human can beat Prima to Stonestalkers. She cackles, that disturbing high-low warble, like hyena howl, once again. Please try, please, please. Tribe will enjoy watching Fatebinder die. She sobers suddenly, lip curled in a snarl. But if human does not die, even if a blunt claw could best 100 Blood, tribe would never allow human to Prima. Stonestalkers will not submit to Keith of those who once enslaved tribe. So no, you can't kill the Prima to take leadership, but also they're amused by the concept of trying. How many is many seasons? How old is 100 Blood? More than 5 many times again. Mystics count have decreed many and 100 seasons of blood. That's a lot. Don't think we have a lot to talk to them about. Yeah, we're just here to talk to 100 Blood. It's just the quest update going on there. Let's look around a little bit. Is this how you get to her? What got noticed? Oh, is it a secret? Oh, right here.
Found something.
You're hard to find. Aquamarine. I'll take money. Is that 100? Is that who I think it is? No, they're just blocking a path, probably. So who speaks for soil? As you approach, a hunched, elderly beastwoman digs furtively at the ground. She startles at the sound of your footfall and rears up, clutching a gleaming shard of azurelith to her chest. Leave mystics be. Speaks for soil communes only with Stonestalkers and tribelands. The human is neither tribemate nor rock. Well, friendly.